What's up guys, Omega here and welcome back to GT7, and today I'm going to share with you an AFK money method to make over 4 million credits per hour by really not doing much at all. So be aware this is known issues on the Gran Turismo website, so this will get patched I assume quite quickly, so get this in while you can, make those credits. Just make sure you are collector level 50 so that you have the access to the engine swaps. So two things that you're going to need: come into Brand Central and go to Dodge. Grab yourself a Tomahawk, which is 1 million credits, but don't worry, you get that back very quickly. Then come over to the used car dealership and grab yourself a Fiat Abarth. It's 48,900 credits. Come on into GT Auto and grab yourself an engine swap. So you can see that I already have one installed. Then come across to car customization, go to custom parts, put on the Type A front and the Type A on the wing. And the setup that you want to run for the Abarth is racing soft tires, fully customizable suspension with these settings: 110 on the front and 135 on the rear. 10-10 for your anti-roll bar, 30 on the front for the damping ratio compression, 35 on the rear for your damping ratio compression, 50-50 for the damping ratio expansion, front and rear. Natural frequency on the front set to 3.10 and on the rear 3.25. Negative camber angle 3.3. Toe angle you want 0.06 to the negative side, and for the rear you want 0.08 to the positive side. Fully customizable differential with the initial torque set to 45. Acceleration sensitivity set to 45, braking sensitivity set to 5. Up to downforce we want the minimum on the front and the minimum on the rear. Fully customizable ECU, we want a ballast with 160 kilograms added and the ballast positioning -35 to the front. Set the top speed to 230 and then go into manual adjustment and set it to 85 for first, 142 for second, 196 for third, 256 for fourth and 338 for fifth, with the final drive being 5.125. Set the nitrous to 14. We also want a high RPM turbocharger with an anti-lag system set to strong, a racing intercooler, a racing air cleaner, racing silencer, racing exhaust manifold, and well, you don't need the carbon brake system or the racing brake pads or the brake balance controller, really, not for this one, because we won't be using the brakes. And then up to the drivetrain, we want the racing clutch and flywheel, the bore up, the stroke up, the engine balance tuning, the polish ports, the high lift camshaft, titanium connecting rods and pistons, racing crankshaft, weight reduction stage 1, 2 and 3, and increase the body rigidity. And now going into the tuning for the Tomahawk, what we want to do is go to top speed, set that to the minimum amount, and then manual adjustment. Set it to first 43, second 43, third 43, fourth 54, fifth 55, sixth 56, and seventh 243, with the final drive being 6. That's all we need to do for the Tomahawk. Now we want to jump out, go over to World Circuits, come across to Daytona. So when you set this up, make sure you're in the Tomahawk. Go to custom race, try oval, and the reason we stay in the Tomahawk for now is just when we scroll down to this section we need to change it to select from garage for the rival settings, and this will autofill all of the Tomahawks for you. Go ahead and hit apply and then just save your settings to one of these things. Back out quickly, jump into your other car, the little Fiat Abarth. Go back into custom race, load your settings from the race you just saved with the Tomahawks. Set the number of laps to 24. This is the highest payout per lap, and it also lets you leave it for around 20 minutes. We want 20 cars on the grid. We want to be starting at the back. I haven't changed anything here other than the nitrous. Put that all the way to 10. Coming down here, I did change the preset weather to thick clouds, so you can change that if you want. That was the only thing I changed. I didn't notice a real big difference, but just thought I'd note it. Here we should have all of our Tomahawks and then our little Fiat at the back, and then set the rival difficulty to professional level. I haven't changed any of this stuff, and then go to start race. So to set up the controller, all we need is the PS5 controller, a bit of like duct tape and a cable tie. Now first we'll set up the cable tie, so just grab your controller and wrap the cable tie around so that it like loops around it, and then just tighten it up like so. So then you can have it so the joystick is just over a little bit off center. Then you just grab your duct tape. What you want to do is go over the nitrous button, map your nitrous to the circle. So go over the nitrous button and over the accelerator. Just do it a couple of times. And then starting the race, you just want to guide the car. It's going to go by itself, but you just want to kind of steer left a little bit, just so that the car doesn't ram into the wall really hard and just spin around. And then you just want to get it so that the dot is slightly to the right, just off center. And then we can tighten the controller with the cable tie, and it'll just sit like this, and we put it down wherever we want and leave it alone, and then yeah, it'll just do its thing. As you can see, the car can do 50 seconds flat consistently. You should only need to overtake the AI once with the way I've got it set up. You can make it shorter and make the car quicker by adjusting the nitrous output, but I thought it's better to be a little bit longer for one of these sorts of things. So you can just set it and forget it for a while, go make your dinner or do whatever you have to do, come back, and then the race should be finished. And we finish this race in roughly 20 minutes. It gives us a payout of over 1.4 million credits. It works out to roughly 4.2 million per hour. So yeah, if you got any value out of today's video, let me know by dropping a like on it and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future content. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.